Heads high is our posture. Against all odds, we gon' prosper. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts. Staying focused, we know our day coming. Negative vibes, we escape from it. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts.
What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel and check out the content. I want to speak on Dr. Umar Johnson. Right, he recently he drew the attention from some people because he recently went on to social media and he asked for people to come and people who knew about farming to come and really and to teach him how to farm so he can build, or they can have they can raise some grow vegetables and stuff, fruits and vegetables around his school in Delaware. And so now that's, ain't nothing wrong with that, but he said that he didn't want, he wasn't able to pay, and so he will be, it would be on a volunteer basis only. And so my thing with that is, Dr. Umar he always, he's always calling for people to either donate or volunteer their time, and he is not but he don't have anything to show for what the people have given him. He's been, building this school for I don't know how many years, at least 10 years or so. He's been talking about the school. They finally acquired the property, and now, the school is not working. But, I think that you don't he tried to make people feel like, if you need to give to contribute to his cause, and if you don't contribute to his cause, then you're out of line. But you never hear about Dr. Umar contributing to anybody else's cause. You never hear about him volunteering to do this or do that. You never hear about him mentoring any of the young Black students that he talked about, or the young Black men that he said he want to help. And so to me, I just think that, Dr. Umar is not really, he's not effective in our community. People don't really, and I don't think that the white power structure really see Dr. Umar as somebody who's a threat. You can tell people who threatens the white power structure. You can tell them because they, the white power structure be coming at them. The people have cases against them, or they make it hard for them to do things or to accomplish their goals and stuff like that. But this guy right here, man, I think the white power structure just really don't see him as a threat. They just see him as somebody who is who's just basically all talk. Like I said, he's been trying to start this school for years. And if he really wanted to do this schooling thing, he could have an online school. He don't really need a brick and mortar school in this day and age. And so you don't have anybody who's come forward and say, well, Dr. Umar has helped my kid. He's changed my kid's life. He's mentored my kid. He's taught my kid. None of that stuff. I want to give an example of a woman who just put in the work. I remember watching this story. I think it was on 60 Minutes. It was some years ago. A lady from Chicago. Her name was Marva Collins. Y'all look up Marva Collins. She was a substitute school teacher in Chicago, and she was kind of disappointed with the educational standard that Black kids was receiving in Chicago public schools. So she started her own private school, teaching kids. I think she started out with 4 kids in her home, and then she charged $80 a month. Now, one of the kids was her own daughter. And she got so good. I think she got up to like 200 students or maybe 2,000, something like that. I think no, it was about 200 students, and she taught those kids herself. She didn't wait for grants. She didn't wait for donations. You know, she just asked the people whose kids she was teaching, like, just contribute whatever you can to help us educate these kids, because she knew that education was the main priority, and she changed those lives. And she was so effective that President Ronald Reagan appointed her some type of position on his staff, you know. And I think the reason why Ronald Reagan appointed her, that because she was making a big difference. You know, kids was going on to you know, they was just doing well, you know, and that's something that they didn't want. So in order to stop that program, you know, they appointed her a position and within Ronald Reagan's staff. But she continued to educate schools, you know, educate kids. She didn't fall for it, but they just, you know, like the government do stuff like that sometimes to kind of derail your program. But my point is, she didn't wait. She didn't ask for donations. She got grants and donations later on, as people see, you know, she put in the work. But Umar is not doing this, you know, and there are other people around the country who are putting in the work, and they're finding ways to educate kids and make a difference in the community without the donations and without all the excuses and without you know, pandering and begging for help, you know. And so that's why I think that Umar is not seen as a threat, you know. I think that the white power structure don't see, they know that people don't in his own community don't take him serious. So I don't think, you know, that they really taking Umar seriously. So that's my take on Umar. You know, I just think that you know, I'm not telling people that they shouldn't donate money or contribute to the cause. That's up to you. I just know that I wouldn't donate money or contribute to him. You know, and that's my take on it. But with that being said, man, let me know, let me know what you think. Let me know if you will contribute to Dr. Umar's cause, or let me know if you think that if Dr. Umar is just somebody who's a fraud. With that being said, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, go to urbanplatformfashion.com and check out the merch. You know, we have hoodies, long sleeve t-shirts, and short sleeve t-shirts. And like I said, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about Dr. Umar and his school, and him always soliciting from the community, but never making any type of he's not doing anything to contribute to the community. He's just constantly begging.